Well, hey, welcome to the Daily Brew. It looks a little different today because we're out here on the grill. Danny couldn't leave the grill because you got to man this thing, right?
Yeah, I got to make sure I do my due diligence. And because of our recent fire history here, Joe, meaning Noah Simmons, it
Where's
wasn't
that
his
guy?
fault.
Where's our hero, right?
We got to make sure that everything is good to go here.
Absolutely. Well, I know you like tongs best. I brought you some.
Joe,
Why don't you step up there.
You're a scholar.
Okay, I
and a
want to
true
ask you, Danny,
Yes.
is there any secret to the perfect burger?
I don't think so. I think one of the keys is to flip it as little as possible because
Okay.
you've got a lot of juices with this. And so if you keep flipping it back and forth, it's going to go to the bottom of the grill. All that grease is going to fall off. And you want a little bit of that kind of moisture to a burger. You don't want it to be too dry.
Absolutely. So what do you prefer, like the gas grill or charcoal?
So usually I'm pretty big on gas, but I think sometimes charcoal, especially with like steak for me, whatever it is, I don't know what it is.
flavor.
The flavor is a little bit better. But for a burger, I think either or is good. I'm more comfortable around the gas grill, but I think either or is usually good to go.
Okay, so you were telling me your favorite way to season a burger is the Montreal steak seasoning.
Pretty simple.
I got him some. I just forgot. I left it sitting on my counter at home right now.
It's all good. And I was going to say, just a little bit of seasoning. I know we have like some salt and pepper packets here. I'll let people kind of decide if they want to put those on. But yeah, just any little seasoning. A burger itself, you really can't mess it up too bad because it's going to taste pretty good regardless. But if you want to add a little extra flavor, that's usually what I go with, either some steak seasoning or just maybe a little bit of some burger seasoning.
Yeah, definitely. So, and I feel like Tiffany brought out some taco seasoning. I'm thinking that's probably not a bad idea.
I was going to say, yeah,
Squash it in there.
And it says spicy on it. So
Yeah.
I'll leave that maybe for the gals. I'll just stick with my plain burger here.
Definitely. So, okay, so for burgers, how long do you think it takes? About maybe like 10 minutes for a burger?
Yeah, 10-ish to 15 minutes, depending on how fast you cook it. But yeah, usually about 10 minutes. Just usually I do 5 on each side, and that usually is pretty good. And again, I usually like to keep it low, especially on older grills like this one, because at the bottom you get all that grease that gets caught up from all of them. And if it doesn't get cleaned, which it's a lot to do, if it doesn't get clean, then you can get these flames that come up, and then it gets really extra charred.
Yeah.
And then even though the burger inside is cooked normally, the outside's gonna be a little bit crunchy. Now for brats, I don't mind that. I like a little crunch with my brat.
Oh,
But
yeah,
for a
scorch 'em.
burger, yeah, maybe not so much.
Okay, definitely. So that's my problem. I get impatient and I want the flames to get the burger. But remember, don't do that until the end if you want a little sizzle.
Exactly.
All right, so we got some Daily Brew stories for you. Let's go ahead and take video of the first one that we have prepared for you. This is a semi-truck, which is fresh off of a hot streak in Ohio last week. A reddish orange substance was on the highway there north of Columbus. And it turns out, get this, Danny, the liquid was Frank's Red Hot.
Oh.
40,000 pounds of the sauce.
40,000.
Yeah, and it's acidic too. So, you know, the Environmental Protection Agency, they had to keep it out of drains. You wouldn't think hot sauce could harm people, but
I mean, I suppose it could. I mean, you get that stuff in your eyes though. And like, cause I remember once I accidentally like dabbed my like face with it, even though I didn't realize it was, and it could get pretty hot. So I can imagine it would do a number. Also, Frank's Red Hot, I do like that not on burgers per se, but on like eggs. I like a little red hot sauce.
yeah, a little Tabasco, Tapatio, yeah.
Now here's a question, Joe. On eggs, ketchup or no?
Okay, absolutely not. Don't even do that.
All right, so we'll put the ketchup out of sight and out of mind, just for the burgers, not for the eggs.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is here, okay, so you have the perfect yellow egg, right?
Yep.
You're dousing it with ketchup, and then it turns it like an orange color. It's not appetizing to look at. And contrary to what people say, ketchup is not good on everything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can do it, but like I'd probably prefer not to. It's like for me, like steak sauce. Like I don't do steak sauce. The steak itself is going to be good enough.
Yeah.
I don't need. For me, I don't need any sauce on it.
But I don't know, because then I kind of contradict myself because a little Heinz 57, oh my goodness.
Hey, to each their own, Joe. But no, I can get with you on the ketchup, on the eggs. Like I said, usually it's pretty good. Otherwise, I might put like a little cheese on there, or like a little salt and pepper. But yeah, the ketchup, maybe a little aggressive.
Okay, so we do have some eggs as well that we're wanting to put on the grill today. The problem is a little unprepared here. We don't have a griddle. Okay, we thought we had one, we don't. I'm thinking, Danny, tell me what you think about this. We put a little aluminum foil on the top rack there, put the eggs on there, break them, you know, in it, make like a little bowl out of the aluminum foil, and just let them slowly cook and fry.
I was gonna say, I think that could be good, yeah, as long as you make them kind of like that fried egg. Yeah, we'd have to put probably a lot of foil on there. We'll see what we can do, but otherwise, if we have a pan too, that would also work. So we'll see what we can do with those eggs.
All right, we'll see if